Hello everyone. Today I'm here to share with you Maggie's homecoming story. This is not just a story for me, but a very special feeling that I will hardly be able to describe in words. For this, let me take you back to my childhood. I have never been fearful of animals, rather always felt that having them close to me was the most natural thing that could have ever been. Especially dogs, they gave me a sense of acceptance and love always. I tried convincing my mother several times to get a dog in the house, but before she said no, even somewhere within my heart I knew it was not possible. So I accepted that. But I knew that one day a canine baby will be a part of my life. Till that day finally would come, I accepted all dogs as my own in my neighborhood, near my school, college, everywhere. Each and every streetie was mine. When I got married, my husband and I shared almost the same wavelength when we finally started talking about getting a dog in the house. My husband said yes, but also had a set of rules with it as to how the dog cannot get up on the bed and so on. My heart smiled. I knew that the canine's selfless love and affection will wipe off all these rules in the house. So without further delay, we began our search for a little furry baby into the house. We had no clue from where to start and from where to begin. So naturally, we started looking for people selling dogs. We got connected with a man who called us to a place where he came with a very little pup inside a basket, lying in his own vomit. This sight was so cruel, so terrifying. It broke my heart, and at the same time it made me so angry and helpless that I could do nothing about this situation. Owing to the demands of breed dogs in our society, illegal breedings have grown like mushroom, where they keep dog mothers in a horrible condition and the babies are sold like commodities at the most vulnerable age. Like everything in this world, we now learnt about this very ugly side to purchase of dogs. Since we buy them, they are sold like commodities. This horrifying thought turned us absolutely and only towards adoption of a fur baby. A baby that needed a home, a baby that was just left. My search began all over again, and this time I prayed to God to be connected to that one soul that needed me. I looked through a lot of posts on social media, and one day I saw a picture of this beautiful golden retriever baby up for adoption. I immediately got in touch with this lady who explained that owing to many problems, she was unable to take care of that little pup she had got home a month back. The puppy was 2 months then, and the lady was looking for a safe home and did not want to give it out to any breeder. But yet she would be selling the pup for a sum of money. I accepted, because by then I had already fallen in love. I just looked at those little eyes and knew that this is my baby and I must go and get her. It was a work day, and I quietly went up to my husband and told him that we must go and get her to the house. It was 2 hours away from our house. My husband didn't know exactly what was happening, as it was all of a sudden. I was jumping with joy and finally convinced him to go. My heart was beating at the highest all the way long. I kept praying to God to give me the knowledge to take care of this little baby soul that I was bringing home into my life. And finally, when we laid eyes on her, I cannot forget that moment ever in my life. She was so happy to see us, jumping and screaming her heart out on their couch. I found the little child in me alive again. My husband was trying to process the entire situation and didn't know what to do. Oh, we were so happy. We just grabbed her and we said goodbye to the family and took the little fur ball in the car. My husband drove and I sat behind with the little one. Now, once we were all alone, just the three of us, she got a little scared, probably thinking, where are those people with whom I lived for all these days? She got anxious. To ease her, we played a beautiful and soothing meditation music, and within no time she eased, relaxed, and laid in my arms, looking straight into my eyes. Oh, that feeling! I cannot describe it ever in words. It was pure bliss, pure blessing. I still get goosebumps as I recall the moment of joy, but my eyes were filled with tears of joy as well. Now, this is when my husband asked me, what are we going to call her? I looked at those eyes and very organically said, Maggie. My husband said, Maggie? As in the instant noodles? I said, no, Maggie. Maggie meaning pearl. My beautiful, rare, precious and pure pearl. My husband loves the name and the meaning of it. And from that very second, she became our Maggie. Finally, the 2 hours of long drive, Maggie and I finally reached home, and it was Maggie's new home. It was almost 10:30 in the night and a very special day for us, the 9th of December, always a cherished date for us. Maggie's homecoming was emotional for us, but then the toughest part came now, about her care. The months to follow were filled with surprises given by Maggie every single day. This was the homecoming story. If you loved it and liked it, do let me know. Do show me your appreciation and let me know if you would like to hear more of it. Do follow the page, like the story, and very soon I would come up with more stories of how Maggie surprised us in the coming days, which were very, very exciting. Some were lots of fun, some gave me nightmares, but at the end made me a complete mother. And very soon my husband as well got the father instincts as well, which is ingrained in him completely in today's time. Thank you for being a part of the story today, and hope you join me very soon in the next story as well. Thanks for listening. Take care and bye-bye. Hugs from Maggie.